Good afternoon. Are you still alive? I was looking for the donors. They're not here anymore. Okay. Uh, Actually, it's not really. I'm not talking about the details of our SRG 7 SRG pillars. I just want to show our story when we have already SRG within our parish. So this is to encourage you that even though many of us are looking for funds and we try to professionalize it, but what we can is also possible even in our own part. Just don't be discouraged, okay? So this is our parish, and you see, we have the biggest cross in Manila. That's how heavy to carry this parish. Whole wall. Ganon kalaki. Okay? This is my problem. It's not changing. Okay. Our parish is, we have around 16 barangays in 1 square kilometer. Before, we tried to estimate around 250,000 because there was these new buildings, and then a lot of them, they don't have a birth certificate even. And some are going there as squatters in the slums. So we cannot really monitor the actual population we have. But what we did is that we tried to see the record of the National Statistic Authority, but it's not so reliable because we have so many people there that are not registered. And you can see our parish is just nearby the sea, and we have this all these people are living along the coast of Manila, and up there is the Smoky Mountain. You're familiar to the Smoky Mountain, So for 1 square kilometer now, according to the in national statistics, we have around 90,000 registered in all 16 barangays, and in just 1 square kilometer. And when I took over the parish, right away we set up, we call this kapihan ng parokya, to discuss what is going on in our parish. And we tried to call the elders in order to understand the situation. And we found out we have around 11 priorities, but I told them, I think it's very difficult to pinpoint if we have 3 out of 11 priorities. So we discussed, and then we found out 3 major causes of our problem here. First is pollution. So this is, you can see my parish, very clean, And another one is peace and order. Many of our fathers there were in prison. I remember I was invited to celebrate the Mass in city jail. And I asked them, who are coming from San Pablo Apostol? I was shocked because almost half of them are raising their hands. I told them, okay, we can transfer our parish. Anyway, you are here anyway. But deeply also, I was so sad because is this the direction of my parish? So another problem we have is poverty. You can see all these trashes and boys are looking for food. So what we did with SRG, we are helped to make our parish strategic plan, and also Dr. Glinda helped us to have our financial plan. And then we try to implement this. So our first intervention is giving these children food. how can they study if their stomach is hungry? And with the food, we are thinking, if we want feeding program, if we want to give food, we have to give healthy food, not just food. Because many times we just give food, okay, feeding program, palakpak na, oh, very good. No? And then, we are trying not to give only one time, occasional. But for them, we give already 5 years for make really impact so that we can follow up the children. And with this, we have a problem because we give them malunggay, powder malunggay. Before, they don't like to eat malunggay. So we put on the rice, the powdered malunggay. Now they are eating already without knowing that was vegetables. No? And then, the problem now, they have good appetite. We have to spend more because they are eating more. So what we did is we try to see, what about we try to look for much cheaper in a way to produce. We started with 4 rabbits. As a we try to change the chicken. Because with the chicken, there's so many antibiotics. With the rabbits, we can assure you that no medicine were given to these rabbits. With the 4 rabbits, and then we bought another 13 rabbits. There was this blogger who went there and document our rabbitry. And then they publish it sa YouTube. And after 2 days, somebody called up, Father, can I donate my rabbits? And I asked him, how many rabbits you have? 54 rabbits, Father. Oh, I told them, oh, you're welcome. Now you can bring right away. So they give me these rabbits. You can see that one. Rabbits is we have now that produce already around 300 rabbits. So I'm inviting you, if you can pass by in our parish, I will give you the sisig rabbits. No. Now we are supplying our feeding program with rabbits, but at the same time, every week we are producing around 10 to 15 kilos of rabbits just to feed our children. And what will happen? If we have rabbits a lot, so they have a lot of poops. No? So what we did, we tried to use that poops. We put African night crawler. We make it our fertilizer as a vermicast. So with that, you utilize, we can start our food security program. We collected also from the parents, from their kitchen waste, to bring it to the parish, and we are buying them for 1 peso per kilo. So in order that they can have also their own income. You can see with this project, we were able to apply with the German embassy, and they granted us 618,000 just for that composting. And now, we started already this container gardening also, in cooperation with BPI, Bureau Plant of this Industry, also the Agriculture Technical Institute in Quezon City. And also Harvest is also, agricultural supply is also helping us. Now, we have this plenty of rains. From our neighborhood, one of our workers, they told us, Father, we have so many rain and then we have already flood here. I told them we have to use that rain because they are giving us the water from our neighbor. So we try to dig. Now we have already 10 cement tanks for our rain harvesting. When we have this water, then I put tilapia. So from that water, we put tilapia. And then I use also for our kangkong aquaponic. Now we have already kangkong. We have also fish. No? Rabbit also. So, because we don't have space so much, At the rooftop of our shelter of joy, we also planted hydroponics for lettuce and also pichay. So sisters are coming also there from different convents and also from different schools. And also malunggay, moringa. At the time, during pandemic, there's so many vacant space. So I told them, why not plant moringa? Because moringa is a miracle vegetable, miracle tree. And then we use this to feed our children as a powder. At the same time, because the parents cannot have moringa because they're at home, so we capsulize them. And then we give it to the parents. And you see, what is this hika? Many of our children were healed. And now they're buying our capsule. No? But we cannot produce more because we have limited place to plant of our moringa. And instead, you see, they're chatting, mga marites, this one. They're making stories, but at least they're doing something. Na, you see? And with that, we also in order that we can regulate the feeds of our rabbit, then we make our own feeds. So we have this azola, and then coming from moringa, we planted also mulberry, and also Madre de Agua, that's Daguitera, and also there's rice bran. With azola, it's a feed for our fish, and we mixed it with other leaves, and then we create our own pellets, no? Rabbit pellets. Okay. So, with our fish pond, with the tilapia, so we try to teach also our children to fish. So they know now that the fish is not just coming from the market. So you have to fish. And this we have our also scholarship with the children we have. We call it Shelter of Joy. So the program with Shelter of Joy, we bring them to our parish. We give them feeding program and then send them to school. And when in their vacant time, then we can also teach catechism and other some activities in the parish. So also with the parents, they are collaborating with us. So they are also cooking, they're cleaning the area, and they are also planting. We are teaching them how to plant. In a small way, they are already creating their own food. And we are also giving them around 5 kilos a week for their families of rice so that they have something also to eat. And also, we have a lot of clothes because in Tondo, we have a lot of fire. So when this area, we are having fire, also the other one next week, another one. So the other one got jealous. Kami rin. No? Why? Because also, you can see the place is very congested and very difficult. It's really slump. And we have a lot of people. So with these extra clothes, we try to refurbish them as rugs. No? And another one, an additional income. And we explore also our long-term really is to have this housing because we have to remove the people from the city because it's congested. And hopefully little by little we can transfer it to them, to the other place. With that, we are also having our cooperative with the help of EPSED. And we started already our own savings. And also we try to collaborate with our barangays, officials. We activate the OBAS. And these are our donors for our solar panel. And these are various activities we try to do in our parishes, in our parish. We have this community and sacramental activities just to reach out. Every Sunday, we have around 12 to 14 masses, no? Just to reach out our people. And we have this catechesis and trying to enhance our BEC. And the cooperative, we have savings now and also consumers cooperative. Although some of our consumers not yet registered, and activation of our OBAS with the Barangay Pastoral Council to easily conduct and connect our programs in the parish. And these are our our network also, helping our long-term plan for our housing. EPSED is helping us to organize our housing, and also obviously SRG Impact, we are still waiting. Hopefully will come soon. And UNIDO is also helping us how we can make our own enterprises, no, or a little business for our people. And when the SRG came in our life, in this organization, obviously we try as much as possible how we can implement the capacity building, also the continuing formation. Sometimes I'm not available, but I ask the record. So even if you're not available, ask so that in the evening you can still continue. And attending always conferences, even sometimes you don't understand, but you keep on repeating, one day you will understand. And also, we have this also networking. We have so many possibilities to help. Okay. Now, this is our fundraising, our raise funds for our Shelter of Joy. Thank God we are given around 450,000 euro for our building and also for the feeding for 3 years for the children. And what happened, we have also the huge fires during pandemic. No, we asked also our funder, and they gave us around 40,000 to rebuild the houses of our people. And we also, during the pandemic, we were able to ask from Caritas around 29,500,000 as a gift check to give to the people because they don't have food. So we distributed this, and they're so happy. Even the robbers are not anymore robbing because they have already money. And we are also given a possibility for our other benefactors. We have this mission appeal. In fact, I'm going on August to have another mission appeal to have a connection. So we are given last time around $12,000. And with the Deacon Steve, who is one of our friends, part of our ecosystem, has been also helping us. And he gave me initially around 10,000 for our church. And also for our congregation, we have around 6,000 euro. And this is the gift from Solar, from our donors. Just imagine, we have the savings now, only from 6 months operation, we have around 294,000. This is installed 100 kilowatt. As of now, it is operational, is 64 kilowatt because of the difficulty of the local government for approval. And you can see, by hopefully, we can have by 12 years, by 25 years after the operation, we can have around 12,568,000. And we try to compute after 7 years, our savings will be 58,000 per month. And this is what I saw in my record in the computer, in my cell phone. Right now, we planted already around 3,888 trees. You see, without land, we can plant trees. No. If you just install this solar. So last time also, by the way, this year is my 25th anniversary. Pray for me, And in just one night, with that event, we are able to raise around 700. Now, they said around 800,000 just for one night. So you just keep on asking, Huwag mahiya. Anyway, it is for the Lord. Amen. So this is our raised funds. During the pandemic, we were able to raise around 117 million. And we give all to the people. No, don't ask money for me because I gave it already to the people. And also donation from other initiatives. We have around 27 million. Also from the US, from our friends, they give us 2 million. And for this only 3.5 years, we were able to generate around 146 million for our parish. You see, we can do something even without indicator yet. So this is our long-term plan to have this Columbari, planning to have to raise this 150 million trust fund for our parish. I think this is doable with all your help, especially with your prayers. So this is our scaling up for including all of you, planning for our maintaining for our solar. To maintain our parish, we need to have this to help our cooperative with microgrid off-grid of our solar. We need a funding around 6 million. And for 5 parishes administered by Canossian Fathers, we have around 500 kilowatt and 2 formation houses. We estimate around 27.5 million funding needs. And sandali lang. For schools also with the Canossian sisters, we have already one on during continuing installation. We need another 27.5 million. And for ecosystem, this is for all of you. Initial fund only, we estimated around 55 million for 200 kilowatt. So we start applying, but we have to wait for the money. And the total funding solar renewable is around 122 million for total of 1.6 megawatts. Hopefully, we can install this within 10 years. So scaling up again, this is our possibility to save if we can work together. When we have this 122 million for a total of 1.6 megawatt, we can install for all of us, then that will be equivalent around 97,200 trees. Imagine, we have whole country already, a lot of trees. If all of us will try to avail this, and then we can save our earth. So thank you. There's a video. Ikaw muna, Clynid. Go.
This is Magical Mission. Since 2018, amidst the densely populated area of Tondo, Manila, where people experience poverty, problem with peace and order, and pollution, Magical Mission serves as a channel to engage a wider community and encourage them to actively participate in different programs. We are advocating accessibility to proper and quality education for the young people of Tondo through our Shelter of Joy Scholarship Program, Feeding Program, and Youth Development Program. We empower individuals to develop their skills in order to foster self-sufficiency and promote long-term sustainability through our livelihood programs, HASIC cooperatives, and urban farming. And ultimately, we dream to provide permanent homes to deserving families where they can live a more dignified and productive life through our housing project. Magical Mission provides extraordinary opportunity for individuals and institutions to actively participate and make a positive impact on the lives of our beneficiaries, ultimately contributing to the transformative environment we aspire to create. Let us take this magical journey together. To learn more about the project, visit www.magicalmission.org.
And lastly, for the new PDOs and also the old ones, don't get discouraged. just continue to learn. They said funding will be coming when you are ready. So let us prepare, continue to prepare. And I think one day, all of us will have a lot of big impact to changing our world today. God bless you. Thank you very much.